Hey Libra, how are you doing? This reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most beautiful balanced babes? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Two of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What's coming towards you? The Ten of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What you were focused on is the Six of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And your blockage is the Three of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your outcome is the Strength card, Major Arcana 4, Leo. Okay, Libra, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. When I was shuffling off camera, I got the word, or off Pinocchio, Hear a Little Whistle, you know that song, and always let your conscience be your guide. And as you can see, the first card out, or where you are present time, is stuck between a rock and a hard place, or there is something about a tough decision. And then I got something about overproduced. So there could be something that is overprocessed, or a one-sided dynamic. So this could also be a situation where there is overproduced or overprocessed. You've overprocessed this, you've overanalyzed this. I'm also getting something about you're over a situation. So you've hit some kind of midpoint or milestone with a circumstance or a situation. There's just a need for you to give it a little whistle, or, you know, to trust your conscience. Always let your conscience be your guide. The whistle. I'm also getting something about whistleblow, because in your blockage is the Three of Cups. Three Cups can be something about a person gossiping, or something about social. People also could be partying. Maybe this is like hearing a whistle, whistleblower, something that's overproduced or overprocessed. And that could also be blowing the whistle of something that's like over-processed foods, the process. What is this Two of Swords? Two of Swords is Libra energy. This is about your call. And the Strength card, Major Arcana 4, Leo. That's about regaining some kind of confidence. I'm also getting something about power. Making a bold, brave move. A courageous move. I'm also getting something about mental resilience. Not all the thoughts that you think are actually real. So Two of Swords, not having all the information going forth, but there's something about trusting your gut feelings, or to go with your heart. What is this Ten of Wands? Ten of Wands is, yes, oppression. This can also be carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, or to trust in the universe. Spirit has your back here. Healing something around your heart that you've been avoiding. What is this Ten of Wands? And the Six of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the Six of Pentacles is reciprocity, sharing and caring. I'm also getting something about you have been very charitable. So maybe you have been giving and giving and giving and giving to a dynamic. But there is something about like a heavy one-sided dynamic. It is also a debt. Now, some of you could be getting a loan or paying down a loan. Let's say the loan is $60,000. And then here, you're like contemplating or something about over process. So it almost feels like you thought about what you're going to say of when you walk into the bank. So don't overthink it. Because Six of Wands, yes, is a victory. I'm also getting something about you scoring a victory because you find inventory that has been like mass produced. And that could be anywhere. What is this Six of Wands in your focus? I'm also getting something about a foreclosure. So it's over processed or overdue. And the 7 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. 2 of Swords is not talking. 7 of Swords is not talking. 10 of Wands, not talking. But there is something about the heavy reciprocation, or there's something that is heavy on you. That 7 of Swords could also be hiding your success. And there is a strategy. You have a plan. 7 of Swords can also be somebody who is a master manipulator. So this person could be a car salesman. So pay attention to anybody who's like, yeah, this is a great deal. It's a great investment. I'm also getting something of a situation where pride and ego might be in the way. Seven of Swords. And then you do have the 3 of Cups and the blockage. Now, this could also be a person gossiping or indulging. So somebody might be over indulging in some kind of circumstance. What is this 3 of Cups and the blockage? Somebody here also is lying about their success. Oh, that might be also. So trust your gut feelings. And the Chariot. Major Arcana 4, Cancer. Well, the Chariot is always about 2 directions. And I'm getting an element. This could be a Cancerian. Could be a mother. Maybe you have been... something about a mother. But there's something about stagnant and stuck. Stuck on what? Worried about what people think of you. This could also be worried about a mother. Could be a vehicle as well. Like maybe there is a situation where you do need to trust your gut instincts or your conscious. Be consciously aware as well of who you're giving to and what's giving back to you. You'll hear a little whistle. I'm also getting something about whistle blow. So what is this Strength card in your outcome? Be brave, be bold. I'm also getting something about mental resilience. Regaining your confidence, regaining your power. And the Chariot is something about a person trying to pull you back into a dynamic. But there's something here that's a lie. Could be a friend as well. What is this Strength card? And the Magician. Major Arcana 4, Gemini, Virgo. Well, the Magician is about simplicity. It is also about break things down. You have all the tools, all the elements to manifest whatever the frick you want. I'm getting something about a manifestation, a strong manifester. I'm just looking at all the cards because they're quite synchronistic. So you have the 8 of Wands, what goes around comes back around to you. Then you also have the 6 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands. Social. Now this could have something to do with like mass production on social media or something about buying something possibly online, buying something online. Simplicity. Something is overproduced or overprocessed. Or maybe you're over this process. What is this 2 of Swords and the Strength card? Healing anybody who is avoiding you. I'm also getting something of a situation. If somebody is avoiding you, they might be doing it to get a rise out of you. Because the Chariot in the blockage is something that is stagnant and stuck. Or something about worried about what people think of you. Now, this could be your friends or somebody maybe you're dating. Something social. I'm also getting something online. Like too much add to cart, or are you buying what they're selling? Okay, so what is this 2 of Swords and Strength card? And the Hermit. Major Arcana 4, Virgo. Not talking, not talking, not talking. 10 of Wands and 6 of Pentacles. What is this 10 of Wands and 6 of Pentacles? So again, just going back, if you've been giving and giving and giving and giving to a person, place, or a situation, and you have a hidden motive or an agenda to, I don't know, what you want from this person, it will backfire on you, or vice versa. Because you do have like something that's robbing your time, money, energy. I'm also getting something about the 6 of Wands where you've hit some kind of midpoint or milestone and you can set yourself free. But the 7 of Swords is like avoiding on wanting to see that this has been done for a while. Okay, so the Hermit is also about wisdom and knowledge. You're packed with this wisdom and knowledge that you can vocalize and share. And there's something about afraid of doing something or whistleblowing something on social. 10 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What is this 6 of Wands and the 7 of Swords? And the Page of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay. So the Page of Swords is my obnoxious brat in the tarot. I'm also getting something about slandering your good name, or you do have somebody who is a parrot. And this is about somebody who talks a big story, but their words and actions don't reflect on what they're doing. Whether this is you or another person, because that 5 of Cups is resentment, blame, shame, and loss. So there could be something of a heavy loss, or something about like heavy indulgence in one-sided dynamics, heavy drinking, boozing. And that Page of Swords, 7 of Swords, it's information either you need to get off your chest. It might be hard for this individual to hear, but it's necessary. Or somebody has information for you. It might be hard for you to hear, but it's necessary. And maybe you're trying to backpedal out of this. You could also be saying, oh, no, that's not happening. Yes, it is. Okay, so 3 of Cups and Chariot. In your blockage, stagnant, stuck. Something about stalking on social media. So if you're keeping tabs and spying on a person on social media, somebody could be also doing this to you. I'm also getting something about social media or like doing anything with AI. Something is over process. You could also be saying, I'm over this process. I'm overthinking this. I'm over processing something. I just need to speak it. What is this 3 of Cups and the Chariot? And the Star. Major Arcana 4, Aquarius. Creativity. I'm also getting something about a person might be stealing creativity or making you feel a certain way. Now, Star card is also about a friend. So you might have a frenemy around you. This person gossips behind your back, talks behind your back, smack talk. So the Star card in the upright is vulnerability. But I'm getting a lot of avoidance, avoidance, avoidance. Or this can also be hope, faith, renewal, and optimism. I'm also getting a situation where this person is not hopeful, not optimistic. This person is very pessimistic. not willing to heal, and not hopeful for the future. This is also a card of something you were wishing and hoping for and dreaming of is no longer a wish fulfillment dream come true. Creating social. And this could be too much social media. So what is this Strength card and Magician? Something about go live, go public. And simplicity. Making things simple. Getting back to the basics. So anything complex must go. And the Two of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Two of Wands is releasing and letting go of one wand. Keys open new doors. So getting back to the basics. And you have all the tools, all the elements to manifest whatever the frick you want. Making strong plans. I'm also getting something about buying something. Page of Wands. Just be careful here because Page of Wands, Page of Swords is here. And when Page of Wands, Page of Swords is here, they are new. So this could be like a new investment, a new gig. And somebody is either wishing and hoping that to stagnate you, to stall you, feeling something about peer pressure or worried about what your friends and family think of what you're doing. It's almost like projection. And then you have the Page of Swords and the Seven of Swords, which could be somebody who is a gossip or talking. Now, this person can talk. And Seven of Swords and the Chariot is here, meaning a car salesman. And this person is good with their words, but their words and actions don't reflect on who they are, okay? So no longer making excuses. And there's something about like infinity. Healing of the heart. And some of you have been dealing with people who are emotionally avoidant and emotionally unavailable. Because you have the Five of Cups up top, then you have the Three of Cups in the bottom. So there's something about like a situation that you used to have a lot of love for. Page of Swords is also jealousy and envy, or somebody who's got their nundies in a knot. Also Page of Wands. Page of Wands is frisky kitty. It means you're limitless in potential with 8 billion people on the planet to date, limitless with adjacent doors for work and career, and limitless with relocation and or move. But Page of Wands always is, I have really great ideas. I have all these, creative things that I want to do, but are they actually following through? The second bloom. A second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities. So there is something about a second chance. And I'm not saying a second chance with this person. I'm saying a second chance at new love, new focus. Or something about it's never too late. So if you're like, oh, I'm too old for this. I'm too old to create things. You're not. That's a lie. The bloom. Creation realized. Right time, harvest, and celebration. And so there could be some kind of news or communication that you're being very quiet and private, because I feel like you have either people around you that could be poo-pooing your idea. Now, it could be a mother or somebody who you socialize with, or a friend. You no longer resonate with these people, but they're still pulling on your energy or trying to keep you stagnant. So you have the bloom and then the second bloom. Whispers of Mother Earth. So hear a little whistle. Creativity, ideas, inspiration artist, writer, and channeler. So this is also a clear channel to go with the flow. There's something about healing as well. Hear a little whisper, or hear a little whistle. After the rain, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy, it's over, acceptance. So this is relief. Find the silver lining of the situation, of what you learned in the circumstance. So what did you learn from this person? Or what were you over processing or overthinking of, like, yeah, I'm going into the bank and I'm getting this mortgage, but it has to be perfect. They're still going to give it to you. Or you have been somewhere where the Six of Wands is closing out some kind of cycle, or somebody here is thirsty for your attention, right? So you might have been putting somebody on a pedestal and thinking this person is the cat's meow, but the whole time you were the cat's meow. So it's almost like you got lost in socializing with people or just going along to get along. And you have this creation inside of you to be a writer. And so it's like, you can't be a writer. You know, you gotta work with the family. So maybe you've been hiding this, secretly hiding. And it says, there is no plan B. There is no plan B. But it says the second bloom. First bloom, second bloom, whispers of Mother Earth. Mother Earth is Gaia. So there's something about grounding something into the 3D. This time is going to work. Okay? So don't self-sabotage something new that wants to come in. Just because something old didn't work. There is no plan B. It's not a big deal. So what are you overthinking or overprocessing? I'm also getting something about a situation here where it's been a heavy one-sided dynamic, or you've taken a hit somewhere. And there is a little bit of still feeling this blame shame of, like, well, I blame him, or I blame this person for. What did you learn about the circumstance of, like, what you don't want so you can manifest what you do want here? Smile, smile more, even more. So there is something about smiling. Maybe people think that you have major, I'm getting something about that bitch face. You know, when people think like you're always angry or you're always upset. So something about smile. Smile more, even more. Don't turn back. Don't turn back. You're not going that way. And then you could be also blaming and shaming yourself and sitting in that Seven of Swords, which is a deceptive behavior. So sitting of like, oh, why did I give to this person? Well, because you had some kind of hidden agenda or a motive that they would give you something back, but they didn't. And maybe this is a vehicle. Maybe it has something to do with like buying, a lemon, or, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade, or whatever that saying is. Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. So that's that cockiness or pride and ego. Somebody too proud to admit that they made the wrong decision, or too proud to, their ego got the best of them. Boss phase, a secret admirer. Well, there is. Seven of Swords is secret. And this could be something you're doing online. And it doesn't have to be love and romance, although it could. Younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. Well, Page of Swords can be, the obnoxious brat in the tarot. It could be man, child, woman, child. This could also be a child to you. Maybe your child's lying to you and slandering your good name or gossiping about you. So pay attention when you are talking. Like, let's just say that you are talking and saying, oh, I can't stand my ex-husband, he's an idiot, and all that kind of stuff. Your child is going to your ex-husband, right? Third-party gossip and spreading that. Rumors. Unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So hear the little whistle and always let your conscious be your guide. Key, successful outcome to a problem. Yeah, it's about simplicity and the basics. It means whatever situation you were in, you can let this go. Because every time that you spy on this person or keep tabs on this person, you send that person energy. So you got to pull all your energy off this person and do something new. This could also be a sibling. So like, let's just say you had a fallout with a sibling, brother. Gavel involvement with the law. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Next, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So this could have something to do with kids being involved. And somebody is, it's almost like they're wishing and hoping that you stay irrelevant or stay stagnant. And you can. That's if you allow this person to manipulate you. So a person's behavior is possibly keeping you off your focus on what you should be focused on. Let's just say that you want to create a social media platform and your friends or family member, that's why don't tell anybody. There's something about like not talking, just do it. And Fox, shrewdness and resourceful, especially in business. And this could also be something that you're creating or something about mass produced or something is over processed. And I'm also getting somebody is like trying to pull you off your path. So let's just say there's a lot of tarot readers on YouTube, but what do you have to bring to the table that, you know, is your style? Something about your style. Mass produced, or it's over processed. You're overthinking something here of like, if I let go of this social thing or this relationship, whatever this is, and it's like something better will come. You will get what it is that you want, but you have to let that go. Libra, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.